As always, guys, if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If you want to, you don't have to. What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. This weekend, I watched Rings.
That kills you 7 days after you watch it. The second it's over, the phone rings. And this voice says,
7 days. So Rings stars Matilda Lutz and is directed by F. Javier Gutierrez. I don't know if you guys know this, of course you don't know it. I'm a big fan of the very first The Ring. It does a great job at changing the way that horror films are done. It changed the game in directing horror movies, and it changes the game in how jump scares are done and how horror builds up over time, as opposed to the more cheesy and more 80s kind of horror. I actually just rewatched it over the break with my family, and we had a great time. It was scary. Now, The Ring 2, on the other hand, while I think the story and the ideas were good, the execution, on the other hand, was not great. So let's be honest, guys, nobody was expecting this movie to be good. So is it good? Not really. Now, what I will say is this movie is better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a completely mindless horror movie, kind of how the first Ouija was. Just terrible acting, terrible execution, and the dialogue horrible. And while the execution wasn't great and the dialogue wasn't good, the acting is something that really saves this movie from being complete and utter crap. I thought Matilda Lutz's character was a very good main character. She did a great job. She provided a lot of horrific elements, and there's some scenes in there where I think she has potential to be a good actress in the future. Vincent D'Onofrio makes kind of a cameo in the movie, but his part is so well done that it seems like a bigger part than it actually is. I loved him in this movie, but I really love him in every movie. He brings a certain dimension that most actors and actresses can't bring. Now, the airplane scene was something that worried me because it came online before the movie came out, but it is the very first thing in the film, so you get the utter crap out of the way first, right? But the movie really provides some creepy imagery. I was a big fan of the stuff that they added to the original video that Samara uses to kill people. It actually brought an element that I don't think was in the original movie, so I liked that. Also, I like the fact that they were trying to give more of a backstory on Samara. That's an idea that I think, if it was better written, could have really worked, but I do appreciate the attempt. Samara, as always, is good. I thought the leads were very well done. Even though their dialogue wasn't the best, they did the best that they could. There are just so many throwaway scenes in this movie and so many mindless jump scares. I'm so sick of jump scares that just do it for attention and dialogue that is just full of exposition. There's so much of that in this movie. Characters telling you what exactly is going on, like we are stupid enough not to know. Sorry. And that's the thing that I think terrible horror movies do over and over and over. They use exposition so heavy in dialogue, and it is so annoying, and I can't stand it. And the story for me just went in so many different directions that it didn't work. There are so many plot holes in this movie, and there are so many side stories that you don't care about. Another thing that confused me, I'm sorry guys, I just keep thinking of stuff, the timeline of this movie. So this is not a spoiler, but there's something going on in this movie. The guy watches the video. A lot of stuff happens in this supposed 7 days, and it seems like it could take weeks or months, but the guy hasn't died yet. So it had to take place within a week, and the timeline is something else. It was a major plot hole for me. Look, if you're a fan of The Ring and you're a fan of the character of Samara, I think you will appreciate this movie a little bit more than others, but I think that's all you're going to get out of it. You're not going to get a good movie. You're not going to get great characters. You're not going to get good dialogue, and the execution to me was very poorly done. 2016 was a year of great horror movies. 2017 has not started off on the strongest of feet. I hope movies in the future will do a better job. I'm going to give Rings a 4.3 out of 10. Look, it's not complete and utter crap like everyone expected it to be, but don't go in expecting a good movie, because it is not a good movie at all. So what did you guys think of Rings? Are you a fan of The Ring? What is your favorite movie in the franchise? Whether it's The Ring, The Ring 2, or the original Ringu. The Japanese version, you guys should go check that out, because it's really good. Comment your thoughts, like this video if you want to, subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to start watching at least 1 to 2 movies every week or two, getting some more reviews out there. And this Sunday is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl means commercials. Commercials mean trailers. Trailers mean trailer reactions, and that's what's a-coming. Next weekend, we have 50 Shades Darker, John Wick Chapter 2, and the Lego Batman movie. I'm going to attempt to see all three, but don't hold me to that. I'll at least get one or two. Thank you guys so much once again for watching, and I will catch you later.